A Riddling Tale. Riddle is a something like a question, an interesting question that the people ask. And so a Riddling Tale is the title of the story. Many, many years ago, strangely, there were 3 women, but these 3 women were changed into flowers, a flower. So 3 of them became maybe 3 tulips. Anyway, 3 women were transformed into flowers. And but one of them, 3 girls, one of them was allowed to go home at night. Not 3 of them, but just one of them was allowed, was permitted. Permitted means it's okay that you can go home. So one of the flowers was permitted to go home and stay with her husband. And so one day this woman stayed with her husband and said, tomorrow morning I have to go back to the field and become a flower just like my companions. But tomorrow I want you to come and help me. And he said, what can I do? And so she said, tomorrow morning I will be forced to go back. See, I am only allowed to come and stay during the night, but when the sun comes up, I am forced. Forced means somebody will make you do it. So I am forced to go back to the field and become a flower again with my friends. But please, tomorrow come and get me. Please come and get me. And if you find which one is mine, although there are 3 flowers which are exactly the same, exactly alike. Alike means the same, exactly the same. But if you can pick the right one, if you can pick me, then you can set me free. Then I can stay with you all the time. I don't have to go back to the field. So the next day, before this woman was transformed into a flower, she said, come and get me this afternoon. This afternoon is today afternoon, today's afternoon. Come and get me this afternoon. And then, bang, she was transformed into a flower and went back to the field. So that afternoon, her husband went to the field and looked, and he picked a flower and went home. And then this woman became back to his wife. Now, a question for you. Why do you think, what do you think? Why did this husband know which flower to pick? What do you think? These 3 flowers were exactly the same. The size and the color and the shape, everything was the same, exactly alike, without any difference. No differences among these 3 flowers, but the husband could find the right one. The answer is, during the night, this woman was staying with her husband, but the other 2 flowers were in the field. And during the night, dew fell on the flowers. Dew is the water spots, the small water drops that come down from the air to the leaves and the petals of the flowers. And so when this husband went to the field to look for his flower, there were 3 flowers, but the other 2 flowers had dews on the leaves. But this one flower, which was his wife, did not have any dew, and therefore he could find his wife. The end.